Okay, if you're watching this video, then I can easily assume you know what a cartoon theory is. I don't believe in them myself, but just to show you can make, well, basically an argument or a theory about anything if you find the right parallels to make something sound or look legitimate. Now, this video is coming, it'll be here eventually, and with South Park's latest season coming out this month or next month, I don't remember which, and the fact that I have a very possible but not likely fake theory, as in this is kind of based on something I made up. I don't think Trey and Matt have actually considered this, but there is going to be a theory that will appear in the video, and to give you all of you guys a preview of that video, I'm going to be giving this theory right now. Just for the record, this theory is going to appear on the list, but it's not going to be the first one. And that theory is that South Park is actually setting Kyle and Wendy up to be villains. Well, you're probably wondering why they do that if they already had Cartman. Well, in season 20 and 21, both Kyle and Wendy acted completely deplorable. Okay, in season 20, episode Member Berries, season premiere, the girls' volleyball team are protesting a troll that was harassing them, and they all assume that it's Cartman, who says that he had turned over a new leaf. Well, this is the kind of thing that would be straight up his alley. He actually was not the one causing this. At the end, it's revealed that it's Kyle's father, Gerald, who's actually the troll, aka Shank Hunt. Apparently, the stuff that Shank Hunt, aka Gerald, said online were so painful that it got Wendy so riled up that she rallies all the girls to essentially break up with their boyfriends, who had nothing to do with this, mind you, as a threat to stop Shank Hunt, who they believe is Cartman. If you've seen the episode, then you know that they smash all of Cartman's stuff to keep him off the internet, but since Cartman is not Shank Hunt or Skank Hunt, he is, well, the troll is all over the internet. And it pretty much ends with a scene where the girls dump their boyfriends, and if you have seen that scene, you would know that the music that plays in it is very reminiscent of the music that would play in a serious show during if the characters were witnessing an act of terrorism or a school shooting. In the episode Wieners Out, the volleyball team at this point had been creating so much pandemonium that Butters actually starts the infamous Wieners Out protest. Now, Kyle claims to be guilty, and that's supposedly why he's trying to get the boys and girls to come together when Butters starts Wieners Out, and he actually refuses to join. That technically is what I would call, or what anyone else would call, being a traitor to your goddamn gender. The only reason Kyle joins them at the end is out of peer pressure. I don't know if he knew that his father was the troll at this point, but if he did, and he truly felt guilty, he would have turned his father in. He would have told everyone at South Park Elementary he knows who the troll is, and told them that it was his father. In the episode Fort Collins, Kyle essentially resorts to using blackmail when after finding out about the whole Troll X thing. And last time I checked, people who were good and ethical do not resort to blackmail. That really sounds like something that a villain would do. He blackmailed Cartman, unless you didn't see the episode. He blackmailed him to keep Heidi from breaking up with him, which led into the events of the season 21 finale, where after the breakup, Heidi and Cartman are back together, and then they're basically in an on-again, off-again relationship. In the episode Doubling Down, Kyle admits that he loves Heidi and can't stand seeing her go out with his arch enemy. Now, hearing that, you'd think that this is something from an actual protagonist. But I want you to remember everything this character did over the last season. Let the town fall into anarchy. Protect the man who was the cause of it. Allow an innocent person to take the blame for it. Seeing your arch enemy go out with the person you love sounds more like karma than an act of evil. In the episode Super Hard PC-ness, Kyle basically starts a war because he felt bad over the characters on Terrence and Phillip's new show who were getting farted on. And it pretty much ends with Kyle losing his baby brother. His adopted baby brother Ike, who he used to kick repeatedly, has finally left. I'm pretty sure that, to an extent, This might have had something to do with Kyle, and not so much his jackass behavior as of late, or insane protests. And for all of you idiots out there who want to say, oh, South Park has no continuity, South Park's not canon, nothing is. Well, in the season finale of season 21, Splattery Tomatoes, they actually go to the cabin where they smashed all of Cartman's stuff to keep him off the internet. Therefore, everything in season 20 is canon. Cartman and Heidi do break up, and it was an abusive relationship, but that doesn't absolve Kyle or Wendy for what they did. And here's something interesting. Kyle in season 20 got a redemption arc. He did not get a redemption arc this season, and Wendy never got one. So,